The following program is a production of Ho'ike Kauai Community Media.
Aloha, I am Councilmember Felicia Cowden. I'm so happy to be giving you our final County Council report for the annual year of 2024. Starting off with Mele Maka. Then if you watch our full show, you'll see us even all singing to you on Ho'ike. So on our council meeting today, we had a number of basic functions like appointing 3 new volunteers to the boards, mostly the Salary Commission, the Board of Appeals. So we interviewed 3 new, and then we confirmed 3 others. So we'll have 6 people on that Salary Commission, and we did 1 on the Board of Appeals. That's for building permits. And we had a few basic functions of looking at our funding, like we're going to be doing a water pollution control revolving fund loan from the Wailua Sewer Collection System inspection. That means we're going to be putting cameras down our system to make sure that we're making all the appropriate improvements. And we are really grateful that our wastewater community got $1.5 million for us, and we're getting this loan for $300,000 to be matching. We did a couple more items like our brand new returning Errol Kaneshiro. He is going to again be the director for actually this big deal on the Western Interstate Region Board. That's for the National Association of Counties. And at a more local level, Bernard Carvalho will be the key representative, and I'll be the alternate for our Hawaii State Association of Counties. Something that's important, we have a resolution in there. It's called Resolution 2025-10. Our Chair Raposo put it forward, and that goes to our legislators, asking that the council be able to all attend community meetings. A lot of times communities will have a really important dialogue that they want to have, and only currently under our sunshine laws, only 2 council members are able to attend. But if all 7 of us were able to go out there, or any number therein, we would hear from the communities firsthand. And so we feel that it really holds us back, only allowing 2 council members to show up to listen to the community directly in their area. We are allowed to go to parties, but we can't go to community meetings. So together, so we want to work on that. Another thing is we're going to get a new brush truck. We're working on getting 8 new brush trucks for our fires, and we're getting a new backup generator. And I want to take this moment to thank Kauai Fire Department and Gay and Robinson for doing a very good job of putting out the fire that started at Pikala's on the west side. But we need those brush trucks, we need the water tenders, so we're working on gaining strength for handling wildfires. We have, I'm just looking in here, a few licensing agreements. That's just basic elements. I would say, at least to me, what I'm the most passionate about that we worked on is a bill for first reading. It's called Bill 2940, and it is, tidying up how we handle our real property taxes when people don't fall into the right category, whether we can do a settlement or a claim, a compromise, what is called, by the planning department and our county attorney rather than going through the county council. So we were all right with that part of it. A piece that's a little bit more difficult is sometimes people are able to get the owner-occupant tax category, which means they live in the home that they own, and they also file a state N11 tax form, meaning they are a full-time resident of the state of Hawaii. And that's the very best tax rate. And sometimes not everybody is really in that category when they claim it. So it gives a lot other benefits. So this would be trying to discourage that. So if they're found to be falsely putting in the wrong information, or mistakenly, that they would be taxed at the rate that they probably belong in, which is most likely non-owner occupant residential. And it would have a rollback, for the taking not only this year at the rate that would be the assessed value without any, what we call an assessment cap. A lot of times people who own and occupy their houses, their assessment can't go up much each year. And so they might be taxed at a much lower level, and they're taxed at a much lower rate. So if they have not been accurate with that, they can get up to 3 years of back taxes at the higher rate and at the higher assessment. So people need to be very, very careful that they're honest. And even more importantly, I want to make sure that people who might not be paying attention, please pay attention. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can even call me, 652-4363. I will help you. But you want to make sure that you are filing your paper right and that you're not in the wrong category. And where that might be is if you have a long-term market rate tenant in your house and you're not paying the appropriate amount for that. That would be an example. Or you're doing what's called an N-15. That's a form where you're a part-time resident, but you're paying taxes somewhere else. So you don't want to be surprised with a big back tax that might be really displacing. So I really want to encourage you to pay good attention to that. That will be coming up for public hearing on January 29th. And then we will have 2 more meetings on it. But it's really important to engage and find out now, not later. And so that was the biggest bill I would say that we did. We also had for second reading, so it finished just moving some funding expenditure from the flood 24, the April 24 flood. But it's not really anything more than a bookkeeping aspect. So that's that. But the biggest thing is that everybody be safe for Christmas. Everybody be happy and joyous as much as you can. We care about you, and we really want you to have a good holiday season and be careful on New Year's Eve. And then if I throw one thing in, please don't put out the firecrackers earlier than New Year's Eve. It's sort of really hard on our community. So be responsible, be safe, and be happy. Mahalo nui.
Ho'ike Kauai Community Media's president and CEO is Allegra Gaines. Administrative assistant, Leko Someta. Production and education services by Roger Olson. Production and IT services by Max Richardson. News and events producer, Trisha Allen. County producer and social media manager, Olivia Franco.